My brother texted that I wasn't invited to his wedding. No hard feelings. He forgot I put down the deposit on the venue. I was sitting at my desk, exhausted after another 12-hour shift, when my phone buzzed. It was a text from my younger brother Max. Hey man, just wanted to let you know, do not worry about coming to the wedding. It is mostly a formal event, and we are keeping the guest list tight. No hard feelings, okay? No hard feelings. I read those words 5 times. My baby brother was getting married in 6 weeks, and I just found out through a text that I was not invited. Max and I were never close growing up. He was the youngest, the charming one who could talk his way out of anything. I was the oldest, the responsible one who picked up the pieces when things fell apart. When Dad left, I was 16 and Max was 11. Mom worked double shifts to keep us fed. I got a job bussing tables to help with bills. Max got to stay a kid. That was fine. He deserved a childhood. I just did not get one. After high school, I went straight to work. No college. I worked my way up from warehouse grunt to operations manager over 10 years. Max went to college on loans he never worried about because someone would help him figure it out. That someone was always me. I paid his phone bill for 3 years. I covered his rent twice when he was between jobs. I lent him $4,000 for a certification program he never finished. Never saw a dollar back. When Max started dating his fiancée Dana, things got worse. She came from money, nice family, big house, expectations. Max wanted to impress her. That meant nicer clothes, better restaurants, weekend trips. He could not afford any of it. So he called me. 8 months ago, Max called about the wedding venue. Dana wanted a historic mansion outside the city. The deposit was $15,000 and they needed it fast. Max did not have it. Dana's parents were already paying for catering and flowers. He could not ask them for more. He asked me. I will pay you back, he said. I transferred the money that night. $15,000. My entire emergency fund. Now I was holding a text telling me I was not even invited. I called him. He picked up on the 4th ring. Look, Dana's family is very particular, he said. They want a certain kind of event. Small, elegant. And you would not really fit in. Meaning what? Meaning you work with your hands. You do not have a degree. You would not know anyone there. It would be awkward for everyone. It is not personal. No hard feelings. I hung up without saying anything else. The next morning I called the venue directly. I explained that I had put down the deposit on behalf of my brother. I had the receipt, the confirmation email, my bank statement. The contract was in my name because Max's credit was not good enough at the time. I asked what happens if I cancel. The manager explained the deposit was non-refundable after 60 days. But since I was the contract holder, I could withdraw entirely. They would need to sign a new contract and put down a new deposit. The original $15,000 would be returned to me minus a processing fee. How much time would they have? 14 days to secure a new contract or lose the date. I told her to process my withdrawal immediately. That night Max called. His voice was tight and nervous. The venue just contacted me about some contract issue. What is going on? I am withdrawing from the contract, I said. It is in my name. I put down the deposit. You said I do not fit in at your wedding, so I am removing myself completely. You cannot do this. The wedding is in 6 weeks. You have 14 days to figure it out. That is not my problem anymore. He started yelling. Do you know how much this will cost us? Dana is going to lose her mind. Her parents are going to think we are failures. No hard feelings, I said. Then I hung up. The next 2 weeks were chaos. Max called 19 times. Dana called 8. Her mother called twice, which was strange since I had never spoken to her before. Mom finally called too, crying, asking why I was ruining my brother's wedding. I told her the truth. He said I was not good enough to attend. I am just respecting his wishes. She did not call back. On day 13, Max showed up at my apartment. He looked like he had not slept in days. Dana was in the car crying. Please, he said. We cannot find another venue. Everything is booked. Dana's parents are threatening to pull out of the wedding entirely. I need you to fix this. I looked at him. The little brother I had protected my whole life. The one I had funded and supported and made excuses for. How much did the deposit cost? I asked. $15,000. You know that. Did you ever pay me back? He did not answer. Did you ever thank me? Silence. Did you ever once think about inviting me before Dana's family made you feel embarrassed? His jaw tightened. That is what I thought. I closed the door. The wedding happened 3 weeks later at a community center. Dana's parents paid for nothing. Most of her family did not show up. Max and Dana moved into her parents' basement after the honeymoon because they could not afford their apartment anymore. Last month, Max texted me for the first time since everything happened. Just one line. I hope you are happy. I did not respond. I was happy. Not because his wedding was ruined, but because I finally stopped being the backup plan for someone who never saw me as family. No hard feelings.